Although many car users are familiar with a local car wash and the idea behind it, what does it actually do to your car? Car detailing has similar aspects to that of a car wash in regards to maintaining the car in order to keep it in mint condition. However, there are a lot more contributing factors in the car wash detailing industry than just keeping the car clean.
Two of my buddies and I started No Streets. We started No Streets because we saw a gap in the industry that needed to be filled. In our industry, you have your elite detailers that compete in concourse shows like the Pebble Beach Concourse or Amelia Island, and then you have your mobile detailers that typically aren't a legit business, but they're trying to be entrepreneurs, starting a business for themselves, doing details for customers either at their home or at their office or in a warehouse or a shop. As owners, we've built a company where we have detailers skilled enough to compete in these events, but yet fast enough to do volume work as far as dealerships like Rusnak or Dunkin' Auto Group. There aren't really cons of car detailing, there are precautions you should take, right? So, as I said before, you have larger companies that do high volume details like us, and then you do have your mobile detailer guys that don't really have a legit company, and so you're taking that chance with them, right? They may be good, there are very good guys out there, right? But you're also taking the chance because their work may not be up to par as far as quality goes. The problem with our industry is that just because you could pick up a polisher, guys think they can polish. That's not the same case as far as when you're competing, right? Because competing is a whole nother level. That's a whole nother issue. But like, as far as detailing goes, the only other con would be the price, right? So you go to a car wash, you're only gonna pay what, $6-10. A full detail, a decent one, is going to be at least 45 or more, maybe 35 if you could, get someone lowballing the price. But
when you detail your car, it looks like brand new.
So a regular car wash is pretty much a wash where you either are at home and you're closing down your vehicle, soaping it, and then throwing on wax, right? Or let's say you're paying a company to do it at a gas station or an actual car wash location. These typical places are going to run your car through a machine that has wipers that scratch your vehicle, unless you can find a place that has a touch-free wash that uses pressurized water, right? Problem with these locations is that you don't really know the materials they're using on your vehicle. You don't know the quality of products they have, right? With us, we like to use only what we believe is the best. Part of that is because of our background, right? So we have a background in the medical field, in the sciences, right? And we as car enthusiasts like to only use what we believe is top grade in our industry.
Well, expanding a company is a lot of hard work. The reason why me and Carlo partnered up is because he has his own specialties and so do I. There's no way you can start your own business by yourself, and if you do, it's going to take you a lot longer time. And the way we've expanded within a year and a half, we usually take other companies 10 to 15 years. Within a year and a half, we've done so many things as far as the Emmys, the Oscars, and getting two of the biggest dealerships in California, and probably one of them is one of the biggest dealerships in the world, in the country, possibly the world.
A detailed car is really like, by the word detailed already, is like more is very specific in cleaning in the area, everything inside the car and outside the car. Like really detailed, every corner of the car. Okay, so the other one, the just cleaning, or what do you call that, generic, is just in a car wash. There's, you know, a generic cleaning. So it's not like it's way different than detailed.
The detail for us, for No Streaks, depending on what your vehicle needs, we'll have to assess the job inquiry, right? But as far as basic details go, you know, what we do, we typically use our waterless system to lift up and take off the dirt first, right? And then we typically, let's say if you're a new customer, we recommend it being clay bar, because a lot of people, they'll wash their car but they don't realize they need to clay it first in order to fully remove all the contaminants from the paint and then put the wax on. A lot of people just wash their car and then wax it. But to do it right, to do it properly, you have to remove those contaminants, right? Because I explained to a lot of our customers, let's say you're looking through a fish tank. If the fish tank is dirty, you know, that's like you waxing that dirt onto your car. You're sealing that dirt onto your car. And so looking through that dirty fish tank is like you looking through that wax into your car. Your car, over time, because you put so much layers of wax on it, it's going to start looking dull, right? And so that's the same thing with the, you know, dirty fish tank. It starts to look murky, right?
Automotive detailing focuses on restoration of vehicles and pretty much restoring your investment in cars, whether it's a low-end car, mid-range, or high-end car. Detailing is a good thing to restore your cars or anything automotive related.
As far as car maintenance goes, detailing is a way to ensure that your car is protected, right? So if you go to a regular car wash that has those wipers, chances are if your car's not even protected before you go in there, it's going to scratch it up, right? A lot of people are misinformed in the industry because they don't exactly know how to take care of their vehicle properly. Right, so when you first buy a car at the dealership, it doesn't have wax on it. It's not protected. It's, you know, that's bare paint. That's naked paint. As detailers, it's our job to take care of your investment, right? So usually, typically, we have customers that buy a new car. They come to us. They make sure it's either clear brought, ceramic coated, you know, with the paint's protected, or even just a really good wax, right?
Well, the automotive industry obviously has a lot of money in it. I've always liked working with my hands, and it's very fulfilling when you finish something, and the automotive industry provides that, whether you're restoring something or giving it a better shine or protecting it. So I've always wanted to be a part of the automotive industry since I was younger. Well, I think every car should always be maintained a different way. I mean, it really depends on the type of model and car it is. Whether it's low range or mid range, wax and sealants don't really give you any justice. Now, in today's technology, there's better things as sealants and ceramic coating and PPF. We deal with all of it over here in the streets. So, I mean, mainly to protect your car, I would go with a stronger wax or sealant. If you don't want to spend too much money, and if you want to like more high range type of protection, ceramic coating or PPF.
In conclusion, we see the benefits of getting a car detailed in comparison to a car wash. In addition, we also see the multiple visions a company that is involved with the car industry may provide. Much thanks for No Streaks Detail providing us with their time and informing us about their company. You can follow them on Instagram at No Streaks Detail and look at their reviews on Yelp.